Hey, so today what I want to discuss is Trump specifically. Who he is kind of as a person, and how at the core of who he is, how he's just a pathetic, coward con man. More than anything else, a pedophile, a passive murderer, a dick landlord, all these things he was, has been, and will continue to be. At his core, he is a pathetic con man. And I say that, not to call him stupid, although his dementia is absolutely making him stupid. But Trump is not stupid. Academically, yes, Trump is very stupid. Intellectually, Trump is very stupid. Philosophically, Trump is very stupid. But when it comes to street smarts and knowing how to get ahead, Trump is very smart. You cannot be a continuous con man for the length of time he has been a con man and get away with it without being smart. You can't pull off a con without being a smart person to pull off a con in the first place. Because conning people is, generally speaking, not easy to do. So he's smart in terms of, conning people. That's how MAGA came to be. How he just fucking cons these people into believing that he supports them, that he believes them, that he thinks they have a right to even exist. Because the fact of the matter is, MAGA, sorry to tell you, he can give a flying fuck about you. You could all die in a burning hellscape tomorrow, and he would just fart and move on. Like, he can give a flying fuck about you. And the fact that you all are oblivious to that continues to be the most dangerous thing about American politics today. So just put that out there. But just to speak to his pathetic, most inner insecurities, so he avoided doing this throughout most of his first term, but before his first term, and just recently again on C-SPAN, he will call into C-SPAN under an alias of John Barron, which, fucking genius. Oh, my middle name and my son's name. Let's put those together. John Barron. And then he'll just bitch about thing. So the latest thing he did was he called into C-SPAN to bitch as John Barron about the Supreme Court striking down his tariffs because, again, he can't accept separation of powers and checks and balances, which, again, Congress has done nothing about, but the Supreme Court, most surprisingly, has shown, again, the minimal amount of a spine by striking down his tariffs as massively illegal. Not to mention that in a post-internet society, in an era of global trade, tariffs are the most useless thing imaginable for any country to use. And the fact that, again, you can understand that basic economic principle is part of the fucking problem as well, MAGA. And your continued cancerous idiocy on this fucking country, leading more to anything, again, needs to just end and be burned to the fucking ground. Congratulations, MAGA, you destroyed America. You can't fix stupid, but sometimes you can charge admission. Like, share, follow for more.